A while ago, a friend of mine introduced me to a company called Pika. I think it's Pika. Is it Pika? They sell ready to cook Nigerian dishes, so stews or soups, different types of soups. I mean, you're almost guaranteed that it's going to be delivered to you in one piece. This note size that was written on the packaging, really, it felt so close. It felt really personal. No, like I knew the person that sent it to me. Literally everything inside this package is meant to be able to make a pepper soup pot for 6 people. So I'm gonna show you what is inside. I think I've said that like 10,000 times now. But anyway, I'm gonna show you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sayo. So if you watched my video last week, you would have seen that I did an unboxing for you guys of this, you know, beautifully packaged ready to prepare meals, Nigerian meals. You know, I don't know why I cannot find the words that I need to use right now, but anyway, you would have seen what I showed you guys last week of the unboxing. This week I'm going to show you guys how I prepared it. So I'm going to be following it to, I know how to cook eforiro, right? This is not me bluffing, okay? Yeah, I know how to cook eforiro because, you know, my mother would have been telling me, because when you go to your husband's house, how will you cook? I digress. I'm wasting your time. Anyway, but I wanted to just say that I do know how to prepare eforiro and pepper soup, but because those are the two things that I bought. I bought the eforiro pack and I bought the pepper soup pack as well. I just wanted to see how, you know, it would look or taste or feel, or, you know, I just wanted to experience how it was going to feel, just kind of like doing ready-made, almost ready-made or ready to cook meals, Nigerian meals, if that makes sense. Because as you guys know, most of the stress of actually cooking Nigerian meals is the preparation. Like you cut the spinach, you would wash it, you would chop it, you know, the pepper, you pre-cook the pepper, you would wash it, you would boil it or whatever, and the beef and all of that stuff as well. But all of that has been done already. It's just, we're just left to cook, pretty much, and they've given us an instruction to use, so I'm going to be following that instruction to the letter. Okay, so guys, wish me luck. Okay, I'm really interested in I'm really looking forward to how it's going to taste. I don't know, I hope it comes out really well. Yeah, but anyway, let's get into cooking. Okay guys, like I said, I'm going to be following the instructions just as it has been written on this paper that came with the products, and these are all the eforiro products that I need to use. Laid them all out, and I'm just going to be picking them one after the other and putting them in my pot. So I'm going to be timing it as well, just to see if it actually just takes 10 minutes like they said, or so 20 minutes to put all of this together. You already know what the ingredients are. This is spinach, this is red pepper, the assorted meat, the salt, spice mix, the bleached palm oil, locust beans, and scotch bonnet. Okay, so let us go. So guys, I pretty much used everything for the F4, you can see, except the salt. So I pretty much used only like half a teaspoon of the salt. And I'm guessing this is going to be the case for every other pack or box. And so you end up having like leftovers of salts, which is good. I guess they'll still be useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is the Peppersoup pack. This is the Peppersoup pack. I decided to get goat meat instead of all the other options that they had. And then assorted stock, you can see anyway, spice mix, salt, scotch bonnet, basil, spice mix. Okay, got 2 of those. Anyway, and then this is Peppersoup spice. Okay, so let us get on with cooking this one and we'll see how it turns out. So guys, during this preparation, like when I was making the pepper soup, I had a few hiccups. Like for instance, the pot I started to use was too small. I didn't realize that it was too small until I started to add all of those things in. And then I didn't start the timer on time, and then my camera at a point wasn't on. It was just, yeah, it was just, you know. So just ignore the timer because it's not really accurate, to be fair. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So guys, from the Peppersoup pack, the only thing I didn't use is the salt. So I didn't even open it because when I tasted it, by the time I was meant to put the salt in, I think all the spices and all of that, and probably the salt from the stock and everything was already enough for the soup. So I didn't use this salt at all. And this one is the second pack from the extra protein that I got. You remember I was saying I got extra protein for the vegetable. So this is the second pack. It's not opened at all, so it will probably be used as a snack, or maybe I'll use it to do a quick sauce or stew or something. So yeah, that is it. Hey guys, yay! So we have come to the end of this beautiful experiment. I really had a nice time cooking and experimenting with this initiative. It's actually a good initiative. You know, whoever came up with this idea is a genius, really, because if you think about the time that it would take you to prepare, just like initial preparation. I know I've mentioned it before, but it's such a thing. Initial preparation of all of these things before you actually do the cooking. It takes quite a while. So yeah, this is a very good initiative and I really do like it. Now, coming down to the actual ingredients and the whole thing, I mentioned before that I liked the packaging. I liked how it came, you know, and the ice packs and everything. I like the fact that the ice pack is reusable. You know, that's extra use for your money, for the money that you paid. But that's not even the main thing. That one is aside. Now coming down to the actual meal, that I can tell you guys for sure that it is quite delicious. Okay, like everything was on point. The recipe was quite good. Like if you follow the recipe to the letter, you know, you would get a good meal out of it. So the recipe was quite good. The taste is quite good, as in I wouldn't even lie. But I wanted to just mention a few things, just maybe it will help one or two people. Okay, so first of all, price or pricing. I bought each meal pack or food pack for £20. Yes, each of them cost £20. Now I would say for the pricing, it's quite relative. I don't want to say it's expensive or you know, affordable, or but just think about it in a sense of, if you're going to buy all these things by yourself. Now a kilo of meat costs probably about £7.99 or about £8. That's just 1 kilo, and if you see the proportion of that 1 kilo of meat is quite small. So you can imagine if you have to buy, you know, maybe 1.5 kilos of meat or something like that. And then also there's the pepper. If you think about a bowl of pepper, maybe a tomato, maybe costs maybe about 4 pieces or 5 pieces, it's £1. And you think about if you want to use tatashe or red pepper or your rodo scotch bonnet or onions and all of that, you're probably spending about £3-4, you know, perhaps, to put the combination of pepper together for your soup. So if you think of all of those kind of things, and then the spices, you know, the salts, crayfish, and all of that stuff, if you want to break it down on the palm oil and think about all of those things, then you realize that you're probably nearing the same price for how much it costs. But then again, think about the fact that you don't have to stress yourself, you know, in bleaching the oil, for instance, or in washing the pepper and blending it and grinding it and stuff like that. So that's why I said it's relative. So it depends on what you want. Do you want, if you can do like a calculation, see if it's convenient for you, see if it's preferable for you, see if you prefer it to having to stress yourself to do all those preparations, or probably taking a bus to, you know, a far place to find all of those things. I just feel like it has a lot more advantages over disadvantages when it comes to when pricing is involved. But again, like I said, it's relative. It's based on what you prefer or what you think about it. But this is my own opinion. Like I said, I was gonna give my opinion. And hi. Now the portion sizes. I got the one that says, I think they have two different categories of portion sizes. They have the ones that serves 2 and the ones that serves 6. So I got the ones that serves 6, both for the pepper soup and the eforiro. And I can tell you that they're actually quite, yes, they at an average, yes, it will serve 6 people. But if you are from a family that you guys eat plenty of meat and plenty of efo at a serving, I don't think that it's to serve 6 people. Looking at the quantities, but yes, if it's just like an average, yes, it's definitely serve 6 people conveniently, or maybe not too conveniently, but just it will just serve 6 people. Yeah, both of them. Now I was gonna say I like the fact that they put the scotch bonnet in a separate bag. So if you're from a household that you guys don't eat so much pepper, then obviously you can choose to use the scotch bonnet or not to use it. And then the other thing I was going to say about the scotch bonnet is actually not peppery at all. If you use the whole bag, please follow instructions and use it use it, you know, in increments, you know, advisably. But coming from me that I don't really like pepper, is actually not that peppery if you use the whole bag. So try it out. And then what was I going to say again? Yes, the portion sizes, particularly the portion sizes for the protein. Now for the pepper soup, it was okay, like you guys could see in the video. But for the F4, I don't know if it's different with the other types of protein, because I got the assorted meat protein. And when I was ordering, I decided to order another, you know, an extra portion of goat meat, because I thought we like to put meat in our vegetable, in our efo riro or egusi when we cook it. So I thought, let me just buy that so that I can have it as an addition. But on opening it, I realized that even the protein that came with the vegetable pack wasn't quite enough for some people like us that we like to eat, you know, some kind of meat in the pack. But yeah, I mean, but that is what's it called now? What's the English? It depends on who is eating it, right? It depends on what household you're from and how you like your vegetables to look and stuff like that. But for someone like me, I would definitely put a lot more of that portion size in my vegetables. So you might want to, you know, check that out and probably buy an extra pack if you want, or maybe just add some from the one you have in your house. That's pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Then another thing that I wanted to mention was the pepper. I like how the pepper is blended. You would see that from the video that I showed you, it wasn't blended, it was blended roughly, so that gave the soup a lot more. Those are the details, you know, that are really nice. Those are some of the details that are really nice from the whole thing. Another thing is the vegetable, the efo in the eforiro. The vegetable is spinach. Now, I'm not a fan of spinach because it's, you know, soft and stuff. I like crunchy vegetables. I know it's difficult sometimes to find the actual, what's it called now, tete, the one that we use in Nigeria, the actual one for eforiro. Sometimes it's quite difficult to find it. So we just resort to using spinach. And I know there are people that actually like spinach, but again, it's a preference point, really. Is whatever you prefer, but I don't really prefer the spinach. So, you know, it doesn't put a dent in the soup or the taste or whatever. It's just, like I said, preference. So I don't really like spinach because it's quite soft. It could be quite soft in vegetable. So if there was anything I would say about that, that's just really it. I don't know if there's going to be an alternative to the kind of vegetable that is packaged with it or stuff like that. I don't know, but spinach is just not my preference. And then the palm oil took a while to thaw. So if you want to consider timing for cooking, like if you want to consider, because like me, I was thinking, I think they said it took 20 minutes. The whole process takes 20 minutes or so, and I was timing it. So, but if you want to consider that, you might want to thaw your palm oil before you start timing it. Thaw, is it thaw? It's a thaw. It's the thaw, isn't it? Anyway, that took about 5 minutes. Obviously it added to the time, and the whole thing ended up being about 25-30 minutes, which is not bad, but again, yeah, it's a point that I thought to mention. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I can't think of any other thing at the moment, you know, but I really enjoyed doing this, and it tastes really nice. So it's one thing to try out if you're in London. Again, this is not a sponsored video, but hopefully it helps someone. If you're in London and you don't have time to start going elter-skelter or looking for somewhere to buy, you know, Nigerian soup products, you can actually try these ones out, and they have a variety of different kind of soups as well. So, you know, try it out and see how it goes. I am going to be enjoying my vegetable this night with a pound of yam. Amen. Amen. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Okay, I will see you guys next week. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll put the link below for where I got this from, the details or whatever, if you guys need it. And I'll see you next week. Okay, but till then, stay safe, be cool. I'm going to use my F4. I'll see you. Don't be jealous. Okay, bye.